Hello, everyone, and welcome to We're Watching, a new show that, due to the success of Mortal Kombat, we've decided to make it into a full-on series every Monday. At least we're going to try to do it every Monday. So we're back, and to honor this Memorial Day, we are watching, ironically, a movie that actually will symbolize fighting for America's freedom. The 1984 film Red Dawn. And as it is Memorial Day, I want to start off with a moment of silence for all those who have sacrificed, who are actively serving our country currently and protecting the freedoms of the United States of America. Okay. To all of you, all you soldiers out there actively serving, who have or are veterans or who have died in service for our country. Today this is all in your honor, and we thank you for your service. Amen.
Yeah.
So let's get in here. I mean, once again, anyone who's watching, the link to the movie to watch this on Cosme is in the chat. So come check by if you want to watch alongside us. And 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Man, it's been forever since I last seen this movie.
Yeah, it's been a bit. Yep, Diamond Jubilee, 60 years. Yeah, it starts off with text calls.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. This effectively sets up all the geopolitical stuff that preludes the film. So, yeah, NATO falls apart. Cuba and Nicaragua have built up their militaries and invaded through Mexico in a revolution. And, of course, there's food riots in Eastern Europe and whatnot.
Can't believe it's already been a week since we last watched Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, but it was fun, though. It was fun. John Milius, who also directed one of the Conan movies too.
What, the one with Schwarzenegger?
Yes. I love these establishing shots. It also does effectively show the passage of time through the movie. Calumet, Colorado.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped my phone. That thing crazy.
Okay. Theodore Roosevelt, the Rough Rider.
I think there was one time he got shot on stage and he just continued.
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that ever happening.
I could be wrong, but I remember hearing a president just getting shot and then kept going.
Well, I think. Well, I think so. Well, I know. I think Bush had a couple shoes thrown at him.
There was a shoe thing, but I think Theodore Roosevelt did get shot and just like continued on with whatever the hell he was doing, like the speech.
Hmm. That's an interesting bit of history. And yep, we have. Yep, and there was a young Charlie Sheen as Matt Eckhart, and of course we saw Patrick Swayze, may he rest in peace, as Jed Eckhart.
Yeah, let's see, 1912. He got shot in this during his speech.
Oh. And it's crazy enough. This is the kind. I think this is the kind of exact tactic the Nicaraguans, Cubans, and Russians are all trying to do: create a continent-sized encirclement. Yeah, and of course the
I like
thing
how they
getting
just get on with it. Like they don't do this whole long build up to it.
Yeah, exactly. It just sort of just happens, and they just start dropping out of the sky.
Like it hits hard. Like if this was in real life, it just happened. Like just out of nowhere, it happens.
Yes, and we wouldn't even know it until it was already happening. But I mean, again, we've seen like actual paratrooper demonstrations, at least by our own troops.
The thing, this is now primitive, like tech that they have.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is Soviet. I mean, this was like technologically advanced for the Soviets at the time in the '80s. But the only people that are probably still using this are probably North Korea. Oh, right there, first casualty. And no, and also why this movie hits so it's also well is that nobody is safe. Not even kids are safe from this.
Yeah, it captures that feeling
Yeah,
perfectly.
exactly. How an actual invasion would have played out, and they weren't pulling any punches. There's Daryl and Aardvark.
And yeah, I never heard of him. Did his friend just die?
No, they're
Okay, no,
okay.
it was just turning out to
They just wrecked their car.
Yeah, but I thought like his friend was just a casualty of getting the car shot up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is another thing that's truly scary also. It's poignant too. Just takes his gun too.
Oh, where it says, you could pry my gun from my cold dead fingers.
Yep.
Who directed the remake?
Say again.
Who directed the remake?
Uh I forget who directed the remake, but we already know that like it stars Chris Hemsworth, uh,
I know Josh Peck is in it.
Isabel Lucas, the guy who played Peeta from the Hunger Games is in it. Josh Hutcherson, yeah, he was yeah
I've
he
heard of Josh Hutcherson, but I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, Josh Hutcherson, you know him as one of the brothers in Zathura.
Oh, okay, that's PETA.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, I think you got like Isabel Lucas, the chick who was that Decepticon disguised as a human in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh
She's in
gosh.
it, and of course, you also have like Adrian Piccadilly, who recently we know as like Commander Kelly Grayson in the Orville. If you've seen that show, that Star
No,
Trek show that was made by Seth MacFarlane.
no, I haven't. I haven't seen anything with Piccadilly. Yeah, gun store, baby.
Yeah, they're getting a lot. They're getting a lot of supplies, all the things they need: guns, a football, food, all the essentials you need, even toilet paper. It's a Huey. It's one of ours, but since they never seen military equipment before, they can't tell
You're
what's
liking that,
what.
dude.
It makes sense.
Whew. Some serious lag is happening.
Yeah. What, seriously? Wait, what?
Like between like the StreamYard and the what is it, Cosme is lagging.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I think it might
Shit
have been
happens.
me because
I actually do have a shotgun, so I need to get more ammo. What are you eating?
well, pizza. Sorry,
Right.
chicken bacon ranch pizza, stuffed crust too. Like it's a little expensive for.
I would say chicken bacon is good, but just nix the ranch. I fucking hate ranch. It's it's just terrible. I never like the flavor.
Yeah. Yep. Here, they're throwing those guys down with their. The only way they could have gotten an APC there is if they actually somehow managed to drop them from some of the planes they dropped out of. I mean, don't waste the ammo. Come on.
They're kids. They probably don't know any
Yeah,
better.
true. But I mean, smart because you're using like bows and arrows because that's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. Fight back with some low tech methods, or at least use it to hunt.
Great for stealth.
Exactly, and that's the reason why yours truly is an archer.
I always never liked the fucking gun near the crotch. It's like, what if that shit accidentally?
Yeah, man, it's gonna hit you in the crotch, man. What the heck? Don't ever do that.
Now you're really gonna be Piccadilly.
Ouch. Yeah.
Oh, they gonna piss in the radiator?
Yeah. It was Danny's suggestion.
I think they did that joke in Sex Drive. Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
I vaguely remember watching that movie.
I honestly like it more than American Pie.
Yeah. And I think here we get introduced to the Nicaragua Cuban commander Colonel Ernesto Bella.
So wait, the Russians and the Cubans are working together in this?
Yes, Cubans, Russians, and Nicaraguans are all working together.
Who was running Cuba back in 84?
Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro. But we also know another famous thing that apparently people are seeing as a hero is, of course, Che Guevara. Of course, you know the guy obviously that people are putting on posters, coasters, and shirts. I mean that epic rap battle between him and Guy Fawkes was just funny. It's ironic that a communist leader is being put on stuff that's basically supports the very thing that these people hate, capitalism. Attack them in force. Yeah, yes, Colonel Bella. I want some anti-aircraft in here. This is a madhouse.
Oh shit.
They think that's in, or they said before command in a damn sporting goods store. That's weird. I mean, it would make sense. You would turn a critical airport or something into. That's the one thing you need to be securing: beachheads, airports.
Well, hello there, Zakira Khan. I hope I'm pronouncing your.
Oh, Goonies. What's up, man?
Khan. I don't watch Star Trek. I just know.
Yeah,
that
I know, but everyone, he collectively knows. Yeah, everyone collectively knows him as Goonies. We all, yeah, me and Phil TMNT know him as that. As long as you can. Luckily, Matt and Jed know how to fish and hunt. Uh, only someone who if this movie was actually set in modern day and actually what was like beat for beat the exact same thing. We know those two jerks that literally went back into town and literally led the Koreans to their cabin.
I would love a satire of this movie with this generation.
Yeah, if everyone's scared to leave, I'll just tell them, yeah, you think you're scared, yeah, you go ahead and leave, go back, but just don't tell them just don't tell them where I am, or otherwise, well, you know what's gonna happen. We already know they ain't got, but we don't know. In your neck of the woods, Bears, it's gonna be an open shooting war if anything like this happens. It'll be open season.
Oh, dude, where I live, there's we can make a lead wall if we all work together. Let's just say that.
Oh yes, I know. But I mean, any place that's rural community. I mean, they can have this. They can have the cities, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's in a city is gonna be panicking to get out, or they're gonna surrender, or they think that we could just talk to the evil armed soldiers that are gonna hurt. They're attacking us. We say, hey, maybe we can work together, and then boom, they get shot. So yeah, they don't care. But if they think that you can help them get other people. Help them capture other people, they'll probably use you. Most likely. They do not. I mean, even in the remake, I don't think they shy away from the idea that there are Americans that are collaborating with them to help capture anybody who still eludes them.
I have a coworker, like a service advisor, that he seems like the type of person that will sell you out. Oh man. It also looks like he'll eat a banana sideways.
With the peel on?
No, sideways. You know how you eat a banana normally? You know, you just hold it and just eat it.
Yeah, you peel it off or you eat it from the top.
Yes, what I'm saying is, but like sideways. You know, like how you put it on the banana split.
Oh.
Or he looks like the type of guy that eat a pizza with a fork.
Why? This is weird.
Can you turn it up a bit?
Sorry.
It's all right.
You know, it's kind of hard to hear you talk, though.
I'm a bit of a loudmouth. Thank you. Red Dawn 1984, great movie. Yes, it is. I haven't seen it in 15 years. It's gone or Goonie. I have the chat open on my phone.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if you want to join us, Goonie, there's the link in the chat.
Yeah, you want to watch the watch the film. Yeah, the Cosme link is right there. It's pinned too. Oh yeah, hunting the deer and the spirit and drinking the deer spirit with the blood. This is a very symbolic scene in the movie, but in the remake, they treat it like it's a freaking joke.
I hardly remember the remake. It was like so forgettable, other than Josh Peck flipping someone off, and then his
Oh
son.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and the
I'm
dude who
like a
what
Native American tradition. That's where it probably originated.
I think it might be. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's fresh. You could tell it's Steven.
Ooh, oh man, don't chug it, man.
What did they do in the remake? Like, there's like, we got you.
Yeah, they play it off as a joke. Like they never did that. It's like it's so insulting. But again, this is like modern Hollywood, because again, you only know you remake something that's obviously just play that you. And sometimes some things just play for laughs.
Soup. You know what? Have you ever had deer before?
No, I've never had deer meat. I've seen deer jerky at a place in Gatlinburg, but I never got it. But that place had almost every type of jerky known to man. Kangaroo jerky, which that's scary,
I
but
kind
deer
of want to
jerky.
try that. But no,
There's even gator jerky too.
my grandpa, he used to hunt before he couldn't anymore, uh, and we would actually have like fresh deer sausage. It was so good, dude.
Oh man, that sounds good.
I've also had squirrel and dumplings when I was in the Boy Scouts.
Oh, you were a Boy Scout? Nice, man.
Oh, for not long. Like it was probably like 6 months or maybe to a year because it was like it got too expensive.
Oh, okay, but yeah.
And besides, like the troop was so small and just it died.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, they fought. Apparently, our own troops fought back, and I guess our own troops were pushed back somehow, and the whole town's under occupation.
Remember, switching to your secondary is faster than reloading. It was his car.
As long as you obey, they won't do anything bad to you.
This is making me think of that Wolfenstein New Colossus, where like you go and around with like the town
Yeah,
full of Nazis, and it's kind like it's
yeah,
so unfeeling.
exactly. Oh, and they're burning books. This I hate.
And put Twilight in it, no one cares.
They can burn all the crappy YA novels that exist. And 50 Shades of Grey, they can burn those.
She looks familiar. Oh, desynced a little bit. Okay, it went back to normal. You know what? A Wolfenstein movie would be really cool.
It would be interesting. But once again, Hollywood does not understand video games. And again, usually these newer games are being made by people that don't even like this, that don't even like these franchises. They want to make it like something else or inject a lot of crap into it that nobody cares about. Yeah. Robert is played by C. Thomas Howell.
Never heard of him.
Do you know that dad that was in like that was screaming for his son in the Amazing Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield, the
Yeah,
father
I
who was
don't.
a construction
I hardly
worker?
remember both of those movies.
Oh, okay, yeah. But again, Matt's played by a young Charlie Sheen. Yeah. So, remember him talking about this. It's going to be important later. This scene really hits me so hard. Well, it's what we any of us if we have parents that are still with us and they somehow get captured. and we're still out there. brought out his Willem. Yep, the good old avenge me before Willem Dafoe made it meme worthy in Spider-Man. I'm here, son. Avenge me. Avenge me! Nah! Yep, Mr. Mason. Mr. Mason.
I would have really put those guns near a fireplace.
Yeah, well, anyone who has a nice old cabin ranch in the middle of nowhere wouldn't mind putting a rifle near a fireplace. You gotta really love these people. They're self-sufficient. Hell, they even look at that. They even got mason jars full of stuff.
Well, I'm talking about like because there's ammo in there, they heat up and then blow up.
Not entirely. I mean, the nitroglycerin is more or less contained in the casing of the bullets. Not sure if it's tea or coffee. Oh boy.
Hey, look, at this point, they're men now.
Oh yeah, smart to keep the radio in the freezer, huh?
It was kind of funny during the Lord of the Rings filming. The I forgot who it was. I think it was Gandalf the Grey, the guy that did that role. He was like part of the military during World War II, and like he snuck into like the camps and like killed people in their sleep.
What you mean? Sir Ian McKellen did that?
Yeah,
Huh?
but he when during the filming, they're going, okay, so make sure when you when you get stabbed, in quotations, you go ah. He corrects them and goes, dude, I've killed people in their sleep. They don't go ah. Oh
Huh.
man.
That's pretty
There
dark.
actually is a part in the back of the like in the back where like there's some space between ribs that you could puncture the lung and yeah, they won't make a peep.
Yeah, but man, that's pretty dark. But still, I mean, you will go a great length to say, "Oh yeah, our own citizens would be doing this to everybody else," when literally, these enemy soldiers, yeah, people who want to say who are saying this. I mean, of course, anyone who's being threatened to be quiet about that stuff, yeah, they know they have to because again, it's based on human self-preservation. But yeah, the whole thing is some people are just staying away, and thankfully, people like Mr. Mason and his wife are doing the smart thing and staying away from major population centers.
There you go. Your quality kind of dropped out for a bit.
Sorry. Yeah, the Masons are smart, so be staying out in the middle of nowhere and having like more self sufficient. Robert's father was killed for apparently for aiding them in their escape. Oh yeah, this is where we get introduced to the sisters, Tony and Erica. Yep, and you only know one thing: there's a lot of undisciplined soldiers. Definitely, they're just because again, this kind of crap happened during the siege of Berlin back in World War II. Good thing those kids know how. Good thing those kids know how to ride horses.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they had to. Like, does the passage of time like go a little bit faster in this?
I think it does, but I mean, it goes from September to October to all the way to February, I think. So it's only been like a few months.
Yeah, so because like if they because they do look like they're very city esque, although it's like a small town. So what am I saying?
Yeah, it is a small town. I mean, again, these are all actors, but one of the things I think like the actors who played like Leah Thompson and Jennifer Grey, they were asked the question, if you had the choice to kill a rabbit, would you do it? And they actually did it as part of their audition to be in the movie. They actually did this because they had to go through a lot of training to be prepared for this role as guerrilla fighters.
Man, back then they like put so much work into making a movie.
Yeah, nowadays you can just slap. I mean, even then they even use a lot of like practical effects, matte painting and stuff. Now you just throw it all in. Up, and here's the thing that really starts off their journey to becoming gorillas. Yeah, there's a few soldiers who were just going out sightseeing, and these guys are just being complete jerks, talking about saying that yeah, we've read American English, but they're just butchering it because they just don't like this. They actually want to see this country burned to the ground for the communist ideals. Battlefield.
Suddenly, pineapples.
Suddenly, pineapples. Yeah, just again these guys are just out. These guys are just out. Are really just for weird reasons. They're out sightseeing for some weird reason.
I guess why not? Enjoy what you're trying to conquer.
Yeah, but it makes you. Yeah, but it makes you wonder. Yeah, again, I mean, I'm pretty sure no actual soldiers would be anywhere outside of where their assigned area they're supposed to guard or alarm from the front, because if we already know where everything is, like the U.S. is still holding on to territory across from everything from the east, everything east of the Mississippi and the West Coast are still under our control. Just the rock, just we stopped. They're stopped in the Rockies, and of course, the American Mexico border is under siege. Smart move. Come on, Daryl. Oh, come on, Daryl. Really?
I mean, again, he's just the teenager, you know. He's not exactly
Ooh.
trained.
Ow! Nice, nailed him right in the back. That was very sporadic. Her just grabbing. That was not a good idea. Her grabbing the weapon, grabbing that AK. It's dangerous. I mean, sure they've got some ammo that they can use to protect themselves. But again, they were just defending themselves. But because of this, because of what they did, it's a reprisal.
Did you ever see that video recently of like the army chick like holding the assault rifle, and like the stock is over her shoulder, and she's firing the gun?
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's terrible. It's so depressing to see. That's our army.
Yeah, at this point, the U.S. is so weak, and I wouldn't be surprised if if an invasion just happened tomorrow. And the way we're divided, it's just we already know that everything that every soldier has fought in every war for America, for the United States, every soldier that wanted to join, honestly sometimes makes it seem like their sacrifice meant nothing. Even what happened recently with Afghanistan.
They have a powerful scene that just happened.
Yes,
it's pretty young, just like them.
Yeah. The thing is, they're scared.
Shotgun, baby.
Oh yeah, that's gonna come out real to play later on.
I mean, come on, you have to use a sawed-off shotgun if you put it in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Robert doesn't care. He's obviously livid because of what they did to his dad. He's livid. Anybody would be.
Which I know it's a felony, but right now it doesn't matter.
It would be. And Tony, I really love how strong-minded Erica is. You know what you said. You know what you said. You said, you jerk. But then again, Charlie Sheen actually was like that in real life, more or less.
Martin Sheen, that's President Kennedy, you idiot.
No. I said.
I know that's his dad. Sheen. I know that's his dad, but
yeah,
I'm
Martin.
Just saying,
yeah,
I'm
Martin
just
Sheen.
Goonies for the sake of referencing Goonies.
Emilio Estevez is technically a part of the Sheen family, but he just didn't want to be associated with that. He would have been seen as one of the lesser ones, just like with the Baldwin family.
Wait, there's more than one Baldwin?
Adam Baldwin. I forgot. There's other Baldwins. I know the only ones I remember are Alec and Adam. All troops are forbidden to travel outside secure areas. Colonel Bello just said it. They shouldn't be doing this at all. And no group smaller than squads. Colonel Bello. Starting with the mayor. I'm sick of his pleasantries. Consider it done, Colonel. Politicians are scum.
I'm just insert right in here. Typical politicians.
Exactly. All right. I've heard that. All right, I've heard that. Delaporte's on the rise. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Like, I've been listening to the soundtrack again. Like, I've been really like, I just have a craving for that soundtrack, but specifically for the song "Collective Consciousness." That's a really good song.
Yeah. And well, Colonel Bello refers to the Eagle Scouts as a paramilitary group. He refers to them as a paramilitary group. It's ridiculous. But then again, if you're communist, you would assume anything and everything is the enemy. And of course, they're openly smoking and drinking in his office.
Well, it's disrespect, so they don't give a shit.
Yeah, of course not, because they already know this American's helping them do shit. But then again, we already know a certain somebody, because again, and that's kind of the reason why what happened, because
you're talking to someone that hasn't seen this movie.
I'm talking about Brandon, a guy named Brandon, some random guy named Brandon. Let's just call it that. Let's just leave it at that. And they forced all the people in the prison camp to dig graves for these soldiers. I don't know why the heck they just can't ship them back home.
It's expensive.
I'm surprised.
I know it's rubles in Russia, right? So I don't know how much that would transfer into American currency.
Yeah, exactly. But again, this was still back when the Soviet Union was still strong. But this was in still like the waning years of the USSR before it fell or it collapsed. And not to mention, not only are they're lining these people up as a reprisal for what the now Wolverines have just done by killing 3 of their troops. This is a reprisal, and I wouldn't be surprised this would happen if anything like this ever happened for real. There would be people who would be lined up and executed for any number of things. You could say we could get demonetized for this, but I'm not monetized.
I mean, besides, it's not really recording on StreamYard.
Yeah, but I mean, we're just reacting to what's going on in the movie.
Yeah, but it's not being shown on YouTube, so we're pretty much safe.
Yeah, true. Safe. Oh my god. I mean, the mayor's clearly disgusted, but he has not. But he's pretty much he has his back to the wall, like a coward he is.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, exactly, and of course all those people are all suffering, seeing their loved ones get killed, and he's just like, oh man, what? Oh no, what? I don't know. This is unpleasant, but they're enemies of the state now. I have no choice. You weasel. Mm-hmm. Aardvark. Yeah, Robert is so ready. He's ready to kick some butt. He's ready to kick ass here. He is so ready to kick ass.
Embrace the hate.
Embrace the. Use your aggressive feelings, Robert. Let the hate flow through you. So why should we be different?
Why do you think the Doomslayers lasted so long?
Gonna turn to something else. Yeah, so all the principal characters of the Wolverines, we have Erica, Tony, Matt, Jed, Daryl, Danny, Robert, and Aardvark.
Your mother is an aardvark.
Aardvark. Yep. Aardvark Mondragard.
I guess that labyrinth reference went over your head, huh?
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never seen. Yeah, that's the one with David Bowie as the Goblin King, right?
Yeah.
I never seen that. That's one movie I will gladly say I've never seen. Yeah,
It's
take gasoline.
Labyrinth is a fun movie.
Forget the bra. Just get her stuff. Yeah. Wait, don't do it.
Oh, is that C4?
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. They're so beautiful. What's wrong with it? Ah, dang. Someone. Boom.
Kaboom!
Kaboom. Let's get her.
Yo,
Get my
holy
I need
shit,
my
man.
six
Did
bid.
you just see what she did to Jeff?
What?
The guy in the tank. I'm like, the guys are like, oh, holy shit. You see what they did to Jeff?
I don't think that guy knows. It's just a random name he came up with. But I don't think a Russian dude would be named Jeff. Like, Ivan, what the hell happened to Ivan? I don't know. Spider hole. And there's the start-off shotgun right there.
Damn, I got a gun boner right now.
Wait, you got a what?
I got a gun boner.
Oh man. America.
Fuck you.
God bless America. Land of the free, home of the brave. All right. Ready, take him. Screw you. Eat it.
Damn.
Nice. Still got that armor, APC.
Oh, I was like, that was a good shot. But, yeah, Wolverine!
Freeze, baby! it's cut. Sniper! on the damn rider. Yeah, suck it, commies. Ooh. Some of those soldiers are carrying FNFALs. Look. It's ironic how Russians are using a weapon back during its time was considered the right arm of the free world. And yeah, one of those guys just said, "Look, grenade!" and he just doesn't jump out of the way. We're just told some of those people were just conscripts, so they're not really untrained. They're not really trained for this kind of stuff. Wolverines, baby. Cambodia, Angola, and Mexico. But these are my men. Are they your men? I could have sworn most of the guys they were fighting were mostly all Russians.
There we go. My phone's like almost dead. It's like at 15. It just gave me the 15% warning.
Okay, gotcha.
I already got the charger again.
What is a Wolverine? A small animal, like a badger, but terribly ferocious.
Yeah, Wolverines are little bastards.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I salute any school that made a Wolverine their mascot. I salute those schools.
I did go to one school that actually had a mascot as a Wolverine for science project, like tournament, whatever we did. I got third place there, but I got like second place at my school.
Huh, nice.
I remember pissing off my sister because she like put in so much work in her project. Like it took her like 2 weeks, and I did it in one day, and I beat her.
Oh boy, I
She
know.
was pissed when we got home. She threw her project into onto the floor.
Wow.
It was
I
amazing.
was about to forget about these Wolverine. Boom! Oh, there goes the friendship center.
Are you all right? Yeah, from like what is it like fucking
You're
20
standing over
feet
that? Oh,
away?
shut up! Shut up, you! Oh no, that girl, she killed my friend.
5:53 about the fire.
November.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep, it's starting to snow. It's getting colder. And here we go. And enter the next best character in this movie. Shot down. Pilot shot down. There's the ejector seat. It's kind of a weird thing. It's kind of like subtly implied in the movie. Yep, but there he is. Colonel Andrew Tanner, played by Booth Powers.
Never heard of him.
You remember playing that Area 51 video game back in the day?
No, I never did.
Oh, well, have you seen Tombstone?
Tombstone. I love it when a movie says that because it's kind of irony.
Yeah, you see way too many movies. Wrong move, commie. It's Houston. Eagle Driver. I wish I could get myself a flight suit and some custom patches. That'd be so cool.
Well, I think flight suits are like really heavy.
Well, I mean, or at least the fatigues they wear. I mean, with all the added pouches and stuff, and like stuff they got to wear, and the stuff and like the things they got to wear around the legs so they keep the blood flow for all pilots. Yeah, I know it would be heavy, but
That's a funny response. He got bored.
he got 4. Yeah, he got 4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, he got four Russian MiGs. Sorry.
Sorry, it's like I honestly misheard him. He's like, I got bored. So he went after them.
Pay attention to this scene. Yep. Yep. All those cities. Yeah, all those cities were destroyed in nuke strikes. Yep. Busted open the border. So yeah, most of the states that border the Rocky Mountains, like Montana, Colorado, Nevada, or we're probably all taken over, and Texas, New Mexico, and maybe Arizona. Yeah, the 20th century was literally like the entirety of the 21st century was like one big bloodbath of conflict. World War One and Two, Spanish American War, Korea, Vietnam, with Desert Storm.
Mm.
Yep, they were nuked too. China got nuked too. Yep. Tan- Tanner is a red-blooded Texan. Yep. So the border region, and everything behind enemy lines there, it's real. It's a hellhole down there.
Well, I haven't done shit, and I wake up early. Yo, one of the girls got a crush on him.
It's Erica. It's Erica. It's Erica's got a crush on him. Weirdly enough.
Send in the Ronin unit
Wait,
because
then in
he's
the
like
what?
the Ronin unit because Ronin from Titanfall 2 is like Ronin
Oh,
is a hit and run type, the gorilla.
oh yeah. But I mean, even if like this happens, I mean, not only would our own military be engaged, but we'd be adopting the same type of tactics that again the Mujahideen did, the Viet Cong. We'd be using asymmetric warfare and guerrilla tactics.
Hey, I'll be right. I'm gonna go use the restroom, but you can continue.
All right, yeah. Oh, claymores. RPGs. All right, back to
And
action.
I'm back.
Yep, RPG.
Ooh, excuse me. That's a good response.
Julio Mondragard, all. Yep, they're etching the names of their family members who were all killed.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, there's Erica trying to send that same signal to him, which is which again is very very weird.
Yeah. She's just into older men, I guess.
I don't know. I don't.
Man, I'd be hating this.
Yeah, because considering you're a boy, but you're someone who comes from a tropical climate half the time, and it never gets below 50 degrees, which in your neck of the woods would be considered freezing.
You should try some. Sometimes it gets like I remember, like a recent like couple of years ago, it was like in the 30s.
Oh yeah, it does get below 30, but I forgot that. But man, you guys could perpetually grow stuff like year round, more or less. I mean,
For
you
the
got a
most
lot.
part,
You got you got
but
a lot of
depending on the plant.
orchards and stuff.
I know we're like
Yeah,
the orange state, so
yeah. The Sunshine State. Yeah, and of course you got a lot like some of the largest orchards you got a lot of orchards in your neck of the woods too.
what's funny is that we have a yearly thing called the Strawberry Festival. I don't know if it's like in where you live, but it's
Yeah, well,
funny
I
how
think,
we're known for oranges, but yet we celebrate strawberries.
huh? That's weird. But yeah, the thing is, there's supposed to be like a shrimp and beer fest happening in my town on the 1st of June.
Chug.
Yeah, apparently. But I'm not sure if but I mean, again, I'm just like wiped in terms of fun. I'm wiped in terms of funds, and I'm already gonna be nailed to the wall already by the time the first of the month rolls around anyway. Yeah, they're gonna attack. They're gonna attack. They're gonna attack and liberate the prison camp.
You see, that's when you go from behind without.
and you attack. Ooh, ooh, kaboom! I mean, it makes your airfield really.
My phone finally got the email that you sent earlier.
What you were saying?
I was saying that my phone just finally got the email that you sent.
Oh.
Better to die on your feet than live on your knees.
I'm putting grenades in the pigs and everything. That's more effective than giving someone the middle finger than I ever
I'm exploding. This is making me think of Just Cause 3. That like very little of that game I played.
did. Yeah.
You know what? I just realized at my old job we did have a Cuban and Russian coworkers.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
It is
Some people
fun.
didn't make it out. Headshot those people. I know I was a partisan. And what are you now? I'm like you, a policeman.
Hmm.
It's effectively the same thing when our troops were overseas. They were enforcing order.
Hmm. You saucy little minx.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I did not need to hear it that way there, Bears. You just made it weird.
That was the intention.
Jerk. Yep.
Best of the best.
Oh, come on. Arnie eats green berets for breakfast.
Who?
Arnie, dude, have you never seen Commando?
Oh, I've seen Commando. It's been a while though.
Okay, that's another movie we need to do. We're watching for at some point.
Well, Rambo was a Green Beret, wasn't he?
I think so. I don't know. I've never seen Rambo First Blood.
You've never seen Rambo.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? I ain't got time to watch every.
Mm.
Bombing run.
Is that napalm?
No, it's just, no. I think it might have been a Moab, maybe, but I thought those are just. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Those are like one of those. One of those was like a was like a one of those was like a radar plane. Either that or it's one of the Russian planes. They
Although
want
the
to.
way it's just the way the explosions are going is like the smoke is already there, but like you see like the fire crawling.
Yeah.
It's almost like kind of I want to say white phosphorus. War, war never changes.
Yeah, Tanner thinks he's gonna extract them out of there, but they're used to the fighting now. They're willing to fight. You got even back during World War II, you got 15-year-old kids trying to sign up to join the army to fight overseas. T60. Yeah, they put that stuff on there to camouflage it and give it a lower profile so it can.
It's like putting a freaking tiny hat on a gorilla.
Yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to blend in with all the trees and shrubbery around it, more or less. I don't know what's going on with art. What the heck is up with art? I don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
I'm not sure if that was like Danny or Aardvark freaking out. I forget what, but no way. Aardvark was the one that sacrificed him. No wait, Aardvark sacrificed himself.
I think he's freaking out because the cannon's like really fucking loud.
Yeah, it would be, but I mean, this is a movie. I know it'd be ballsy to try to jump on a tank, really. Oh yeah, Yeah, that's Aardvark right there trying to help. He's just trying to get a smoke. He's just trying to get a smoke grenade to mark for the bombers above them. Oh, there's Aardvark's down. Aardvark's down. Oh, oh man, just throw a grenade out. And there goes Tanner. Smoke grenade. Oh, kids. They should have ran. They should have been. They should. He should have ran when he told them to. Yeah, she kind of she is. Yeah, it's weird how tone. Eric, yeah, Erica for some weird reason thinks that she's in love with somebody. That she was in love with them.
Yeah, what's left?
Yeah, there's nothing left. You get blown up. Yeah, there's not gonna be much left of you to bury.
It was like a robot master from Mega Man. He exploded.
Yeah, no. The only thing they could do is just erect a memorial to Colonel Tanner. War's kind of the war's wearing them down.
It wore anyone down, especially after months.
Yeah. I mean, Robert's fueled by revenge. Yeah, but yep. And now we cut to February, and this is where the Spietsnas start coming to hunt them down.
Yeah, it was such a perfect opportunity for explosives.
Yeah, of course you're gonna have a little military parade. Of course you would.
Like imagine like just a few good RPGs in C4. Oh, or grenades, not really C4. Use those are remote.
But once again, these guys are marching out to go take them down because these are supposed to be the elite special forces of the Russian army, the Spetsnaz.
Bless you.
I didn't sneeze. Oh yeah,
No,
but
he's a Schmilna. It's like just making a joke.
yeah. Be seated, comrade. Be seated, Doverish. And we actually don't see the scene that actually helps lead them, where they actually have the transmitter that leads them to them.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's only
Was that like
implied
a taken out
and
scene?
told to us. Huh?
Was that like a scene taken out?
No, apparently, yeah. Apparently, you see what's gonna come up. Well, I know. Danny actually at some point went to town. His father caught him, and they forced him to swallow a transmitter that the Spietsnaz are using to hunt the Wolverines down.
Mm. Look at all that ammo fly. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Or it's just the shells.
Yep.
You know, that's like one of my favorite things in like Doom Eternal when you like use the turret mode where like you see like all those shells just fly.
Yeah. Claymores, everything.
I love the insult of you're the reason why they put enemy or face towards enemy or front towards enemy. It's like a funny insult.
Hmm. So, and Robert still got his sawed-off shotgun. Like, there's one still alive. They capture, I think.
I'm guessing he's just going around shooting the survivors.
Well, some of them, yeah, they're still breathing.
Hmm. Why do they call them Yankees if they're in Colorado?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you got captured by the enemy, you would say the exact same stuff. You wouldn't tell them anything. But then again, they're going to torture you until they do. But I know one thing. I'd rather, do a certain thing. Yep. See, this is where they found out that yep, they got their hands on the transmitter, and they get closer to Danny. He's telling them that we should just go, but turns out, yep, Danny had a transmitter inside him, and they didn't swallow it.
Wait,
Oh wait, no, that's Daryl. Never mind, not Danny. Daryl did this.
shouldn't he like at least like shit it out at some point?
That'd be impossible because I think in the remake they just tag him with it like he's a dang animal or something. They use like a knife and like inject it and like inject the transmitter bug into his back somehow. I mean, I know Daryl obviously opted to try to get.
Jet, you're in this movie?
No, his name is Jed. Jet like
Oh,
Super
Jed.
Jedediah.
Okay.
Because we live here. That's why. Yeah, yeah. They shoot the Russian guy, and they shoot Daryl. I mean, Daryl wanted to get. Daryl wanted to get. Yeah, I forgot. Daryl's father was the mayor. Yeah, yeah. Robert did it. He could. He doesn't care. If you betray, if you betray us, yeah, you're dead. Robert does not give a crap anymore. He does. He's never gave a crap since this whole thing started. But still, the whole point of this scene is that it really brought up a little moral about. It brought a moral conundrum. I mean, but I probably think Daryl didn't want to be a part of this from the very start. In a way, I mean, he already opted. He wanted to go back home and turn them, and just opted they surrender when the whole thing started.
I guess like father, like son, politicians.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, his father even said that. Damn, Jed's got a dang drum, a drum
Yeah,
magazine.
with an unholy amount of ammo.
Yep,
How much is like a drum hold? At least that size, like 50 rounds.
I think maybe more. I don't know. And I think it was harder because I know. I think Daryl was an old. Daryl must have been an old friend of his.
Well, in a small town, everybody knows each other, so
Yeah, yeah.
like
But
because
unlike me,
I
unlike
did
me, I don't. Unlike me, I don't. I've moved. I've been here, and I don't know. I don't know really anybody here.
I mean, I've lived in the small town for like 5 years back in Louisiana. Yeah, it is true that everybody knows everyone.
Yeah, if you lived there your whole life, but compared to me, is only who. You know, in the town I came from, Nashville was a pretty big city itself. All I care about is peace and quiet and relative safety from all the insanity of the world. Oh, and here's where we're getting to the penultimate part of the film. Yeah, this is a way to lure them out. They're starving. You know, they barely have any food. They're just leaving food. They're just leaving food lying around for them. In order to like lure them, in order to trap them into an ambush. Yep, just left a whole bunch of food there. Left a whole bunch of food for them. Yep.
Honestly, I would have not said Tony, considering her gun was perfect for like cover fire.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the one with the BIPOC was better. Someone who probably has small arms, or someone who acts as more of a scout. Because if it was a situation where they have to go and check it, I know I'd be one going up there. Unfortunately,
Heads up, Chuckle Nuts, and then like he's a scout from. It made me think of TF2.
yeah, but I'm gonna be walking around with maybe a pistol and mostly I'm gonna have to rely on my arrows. I'm just gonna be acting as a scout, surveying things, and if everything's safe, I'll radio back and let everybody know if things are good.
Mm.
Cinnamon buns, apple, cereal.
It's too good to be true.
Yeah, but then again, if you're starving, yeah, and you see anything that looks like normal food, you'd be happy to be scarfing it down. Oranges, everything. So much. Corn Chex Mix.
I don't know there was corn Chex Mix.
There's all different types of Chex Mix. Chocolate, cinnamon. There was one that was they had vanilla Chex Mix, but I think they discontinued those.
Mm.
Oh, come on. So gonna waste the juice. You're gonna waste the juice? Come on. I would just taken the peel. It's not hard to get the peel of an orange off. But then again, the only fruits I would eat completely whole are apples and peaches.
Apples give me like too much of an itchy throat for some reason.
Huh.
Unless they're cooked, but otherwise.
Well, if they give you an itchy throat, you might be partially allergic to them, maybe.
I actually have different reactions to different fruit. It's weird. Like peaches, I love peaches, but they always give me rosy cheeks. Plums I actually might be allergic to. Like allergic to.
Oh, God. They hit Tony.
Yo, they rigatoni.
Huh?
Yeah,
you know that's Jennifer Grey playing her, and just a few years later she'll be playing alongside Patrick Swayze again in Dirty Dancing.
Never saw Dirty Dancing.
But that's a young Jennifer Grey right there, the girl who plays Tony, the one who just got shot.
They just go get it, you bastards.
Horses are scared.
I feel bad for the horses that have to carry like two people.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it would be, but I mean, again, that's so scary. There's nothing they can do against an aerial assault.
Well, this movie
those Soviet era choppers are built for ground attack. They can tear through infantry, and if they got rockets, they can fire anti-air. They got anti-air missiles on them, anti-tank missiles on them too.
Okay, so there's the dude with the RPG.
That's Matt. Yeah, Robert and Tony are the only ones that go down. The only ones who survive this are the ones who leave are Erica and Danny. They're the only ones I think it's like there's only four of them. There'll be four of them left by the end of this. Robert's last stand. Yes!
Headshot.
Knocked one of the guys out, but it's still mobile.
That should have been a bigger explosion, shouldn't it? And that
I mean,
they should have
an
been in the
RPG is
face.
basically like a. I mean, I mean, again, an RPG is about as good as a grenade. It's a rocket propelled grenade, is what it is. So it's got a small yield, but Robert is standing tall. He doesn't care if he dies. He's going down fighting. That's not really gonna work there, Robert.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, but he didn't care. He went down fighting.
Like I said, it's better to die on your feet than live on your knees.
Yep. They're going to land nearby. Think she gives her. Think she tells him to give her a grenade. He can't put himself to do it. He can't do it. Yep. Asked her to give him a grenade. Asked him to give her a grenade.
That would definitely warm you up. Nice
Yeah.
hot shrapnel.
Yep. But yeah, again, going down fighting. That thing should have already gone off by now.
Well, the clip or whatever you call it is still in.
Oh.
Like the pin, like you can still put the pin back in if as long as you hold that little silver bit, it's fine. But once that thing flies off, you got like 5 seconds. Those are head honchos, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the Spiechnaz leader, and of course, I think Colonel. Yeah, I think that might be Colonel. Yeah.
What about the body count being 12?
I think that's how they counted how many of the members of the Wolverines there were. Yeah, that's Robert's beret they got. Got him. Got one of them at least. Yeah, they're putting their names up there because they know they already got a plan.
Okay, that would have been a great way to kill them. Like the grenade leads them to that, to where that explosion happened, and then they just unleash a lead wall.
Yeah, but they already got away. They already had. They could just get back in the choppers and.
But it seems like it's a pretty good distance away, like from the choppers.
Yeah. So, Robert Morris, Jed Eckhart, Matt Eckhart, Arturo Aardvark Mondragon, Andrew Tanner, Tony Mason. Yeah, they're gonna do one last diversionary attack on the Soviet occupation headquarters.
Nowadays, that scene would be taken a whole different way.
No, it makes sense because this is they're brothers. It's brotherly
Yeah, I
love.
know, but I'm just saying, still, it would go a whole different way these days.
Of course, yeah, I already know one thing. They would, of course, because of course they're already gonna push this crap. But yeah, but family is better than anything else. It always is.
Family. Just insert Vin Diesel.
And I'm talking about actual real family, not found family, as a lot of these movies are trying to push nowadays.
I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I know. They say, yeah, the whole thing with family and whatnot with the Fast and the Furious movies. I've only seen the first two.
There's some that are like good afterwards.
Yeah. No, it went from a movie about street racing to a literal freaking heist movie with cars, or it turned to Ocean's 11 with cars.
There was a one joke in Shadow Warrior 3 where you have like this raccoon companion with you for a level. Like he's gonna be like a bomb and you're trying to kill the dragon with it. And as you're like going through the level, he's talking to the raccoon and he goes, "Hey, we should start a franchise called Fast and the Furious."
Oh boy.
Oh, then he goes, the raccoon makes it like a little noise to respawn. He goes, "Yeah, you're right. Those movies are so fucking horrible. I wouldn't. They probably would make that."
Yeah, but I figure Fast X they were gonna go all the way to freaking space or whatever. Or
They did.
I think they got more movies. They got more movies coming now.
I think Fast X 2 is going to be like the final one.
Oh my arm! Oh my arm's on fire! My arm is on fire!
I always find it funny. People always forget about the stop, drop, and roll shit.
Exactly. Yeah, just drop down and roll, man. Seriously, not that hard. Stop the roll. Stop the roll. Stop the...
When you're getting outgunned by two guys,
No, Maddie are going strip command. Maddie and Jen are going strip commando through all this crap. The guys, they're packing as many grenades and RPGs as they got.
of course, it isn't. Why? It's why not?
It's you and me against the world, brother. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Let's bust these commies.
It's making me think of the game Army of Two.
Yeah,
I haven't
I never
played that. I
played
kind of
it.
want to though.
Yep, and that there he's holding as a Dragonov pistol.
Yo, dude, quit dragging off.
Hi,
Oh,
bye.
yeah.
Oh, there's this Spetsnaz guy. Shipping munitions via railway. Sense. Oh, they got Matt. You got
In
him.
the end, it doesn't even matter. Hey!
Dude, come on. Stop with the puns. I'm serious. If I had that one clip from Robot Chicken with Barney, I would basically just be using that right now at this point. Right now, I would be.
You're talking
Oh
to someone that
boy.
doesn't take shit seriously that much.
No more puns. Yep. Just got the drop on him. Up. You failed. Stalemate.
Honestly, that was on him for being stupid. You should have just shot him and not said anything.
Exactly. True. I would have just shot him, get the drop on him, and then bang. Yeah. Both Jed and Matt are shot, and Colonel Bella. Yeah, he sees he can't do that. He sees himself in them because he used to be a guerrilla fighter before he became, like he said to the Russian, I'm just a policeman now. I'm not a partisan or a freedom fighter. He just says, "You go. Don't shoot." He just lets him go. Good luck, is what he said.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
Every other time they speak another language, there's subtitles. The one time they don't say there's
no. I'm pretty sure if you know a modicum of a few idioms of Spanish, it's Vaya con Dios means good luck.
Yeah, I've heard of it before. It was in the episode of Chowder.
Oh God.
It was a good show. I don't know why you have a hate boner for that one.
No, anything post like 2005 actually is just like not, all those shows on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network dropped like the show dropped in quality, but I think it was because I was starting to outgrow Cartoon Network at that point. I was starting out, bro.
2011 was a very solid year. Like that's when Adventure Time started. Regular show, which I didn't really watch much of. Flapjack, Chowder. That was Amazing World of Gumball. It was a very solid time. It was kind of like their silver age.
Yeah, but symbolically, the brothers die where they used to be as little kids in the park. But yeah, Erica and I think that's Danny. They both make it. Erica and Danny are the only ones who make it. They got out of there. They got out of Calumet, got to the mountains, and got back to the free America.
Fallen.
Yeah, but
no, like Free Fallen, the song.
Oh boy. From the Earth. Yep. The final shot is literally.
I like how it just like, in a way, shows that they won.
Yeah. Again,
not in a way, but they did win.
Yeah, they did win the war. Yeah, the war was won. World War III was won, but again, and it really, again, as powerful as this movie is, it really kind of shows. You know, of all the people, this is a movie that reminds us that even though if we've all the wars we faced, but we've never faced a war if it ever came to our doorstep, and it really shows you what the kind of things we're really fighting for. Our homes, our families, everything. There's a lot of people really did not like this because people really kind of tore the movie. There are some critics out there that really tore this movie apart, but it's really more powerful. It really kind of shows the beauty of how cinema really works and how powerful of a medium it can be with the whole thing. With Red Dawn, you're really seeing the cost of war, but also seeing how fighting and you already know what everything you're fighting for, and that's what it means to be. This is why America is the home of the free.
I especially like the fact that the movie doesn't pull punches on death, who dies.
Yes, exactly. And every death is powerful.
I didn't feel anything, to be honest, but I'm just a soulless motherfucker nowadays.
Yeah, but I wanted to watch this movie for We're Watching simply because, again, it's Memorial Day and it really signifies the kind of thing especially for all those who are currently serving right now and everyone who has served and unfortunately those who have lost their lives in defense of our nation. It really just shows how it makes you want to salute some of these people who gave their lives, and it's always beautiful to honor these people. Even there's a small little monument in my town that I've passed by a few times out walking, and I've actually stood there in silence and just saluted it. And all the flags of every armed branch are all there: Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Marine Corps, Air Force, and even the new Space Force. Yeah, but still, Red Dawn is definitely a good movie. The remake, yeah, it doesn't hold a candle to it. And even then, I know they just. I mean, again, we already know like the movie was supposed to be the remake was supposed to be was supposed to be China, but they changed North Korea, and anytime they have to change it to North Korea as like to make it as an analog for the People's Republic of China.
It is kind of funny because it's like, remember when the movie The Interview was coming out and like North Korea was really pissed?
Yeah, but North Korea can't even feed themselves. I mean, the only thing notable that they did was, of course, they sent a bunch of hackers and hacked Sony Pictures and and we actually got a lot of leaks from stuff that thankfully we actually saw. We actually there is a video about like the thing with the 2016 Ghostbusters. A lot of the emails were leaked out to the public, so they're out there. And again, thanks to Midnight's Edge for showing us those, for revealing those to us a lot, like many years, like all those years ago, like exactly 8 years ago. But other than that, still, Red Dawn is an amazing movie. I'd say, I know you could watch a lot of other war movies that you could watch on this day to commemorate those who fought in the many wars, including Vietnam, Korea, World War One and Two. But I know I really, really like this movie because it really shows how people are going to be, because this is our home, and if any enemy nation wants to set foot here, they better turn around and hightail it out, because we're not going to let them take our country without a fight, and that is a fact.
Yep.
So with that being said, everyone, thank you all for watching. Happy Memorial Day. God bless America. God bless all veterans and anyone, all those who have served our armed forces. And may God, the force, and the power protect you always. See you next time. And
See you guys.
next week we'll be looking at Bloodsport. And I think Bears, you're going to be excited to see it.
Yeah, I am actually looking forward to Bloodsport.
All right. Well, see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Peace.